Hello! It's a good friend of Montrose Monkington III here, and you may say, Montrose, where have you been? It's been quite some time. In fact, you might say it's been a while since I've covered some wrestling, and I've decided with this new year and that I should cover some things that maybe might not necessarily get the most mainstream of coverage. I mean, everyone knows the WWE and almost to a lesser extent the AEW as well, considering both of them are on cable channels in the US and in Canada, as well as other places all over the world. So this evening, I will actually be covering GCW, that would be Game Changer Wrestling, their pay-per-view this evening, The World on GCW, live at the Hammerstein Ballroom. They are making no shortcomings about this being sold out. Is going to have quite the card. We are looking at things like there'll be a brass ring ladder match, which I don't know, a bit of a dig maybe at that Vincent fellow. Ruby Soho is going to be there, taking on Ali Catch. Matt Cardano, you may know him as Zack Ryder. He's going to be taking on Joey Janela. Jeff Jarrett is showing up this evening to take on Effie. We've got who else do we have here? Oh yes, the Briscoes have an open challenge, and then I guess the big thing here that is John Moxley is going to be in the main event, defending the GCW Heavyweight Championship against Homicide. So it could be a very interesting, a very good card. There was a pre-show, and I did watch that, which had not only a scramble, but as well as a battle royal, which I think was really just a kind of an attempt to get as many of the local, or I guess homegrown talent, because the GCW faithful on the screen. I tried my best. I'll give you some of the rundowns for the people who were in the battle royal. We had people like Psycho Clown, Dark Sheik, Steve Scott, Big Vin, Dustin Thomas, who's a chap with who's missing his legs, and there were women in the battle royal. I was very impressed with a lot of the stuff that was done. It was very hard to track though. At one point there was a lot of beef in the ring. There was not the usual clearing out. That would be one of my takeaways from it. The winner of it all was Big Vin. So he got that nod. And then we went over to the scramble match, which had Grim Reaper, Alex Zane, Dante Leon, Nick. I don't know, Nick Wayne. My writing is terrible. Ninja Mac, and finally Jack Cartwheel. I was really quite impressed with Jack Cartwheel, and it looks like actually one of the guys. I don't know. It was must have been mistaken. Wasn't that Nick fellow? Because it was actually Shane Mercer who was in there. But ultimately, it was won by Grim Reaper. Lovely play on words with the marijuana. He is a hometown boy from New York. They gave him the nod. He won the scramble. I was really impressed with Shane, and also with Mr. Cartwheel. Good job all around. Both matches were difficult to track, but I think it was the multiple people and no real focus for that booking, I guess. But still, the rest of the show does look like it's stacked up to be pretty good. So please stay with me as I cover GCW, the world on GCW. There we go. Thank you. More later.